Are we the only ones who can hear that?
I don't know, but she just fixed it.
Okay.
Welcome. We're live.
We are live, y'all. So you get to hear everything.
The red feed down there that Misty probably kicked over.
We'll definitely have that cut out when we put out the recording.
Or we'll make it part of the intro.
We apologize.
Sorry.
And now, more titties.
Kool-Aid Man's cool cult will not be seen at this time, in order that we may bring you something else that may have life-ending consequences.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Mike.
I'm Misty.
This is Brian, and you are listening to the Gen X Talk podcast.
So, I haven't been on the internet lately, so I've been trying to figure this out. What is TUA?
I find it hard to believe you haven't been on the internet lately, but...
Right.
Oh,
I agree.
You know damn well I know exactly what this means.
We want to take this one?
Do what?
The Hawk TUA sensation.
Oh, God.
Spit on that thing.
Spit on that thing.
Well, her name's Haley Welch.
Well, hey, do we really want to drop her name? I guess her name is out there already.
Yeah.
It's not.
And she's about to be rich. So
she's
if she's not rich already, I mean,
with the sales of lunch boxes and thermoses and hats and everything else, the merch is probably flying off the shelf.
See, I want to get drunk one night and just fucking be viral the next day. But for me, it'll probably be something stupid. Like, this woman right now, she's like a national hero. Like, she's the best thing going on in America right now. And,
with good reason.
Oh, yeah, with great reason.
From a man's perspective.
Exactly.
You know.
Man perspective.
Women chose the bear, men choose the hawk.
Her dad, on the other hand, what do you think he's going through right now?
Oh, gosh, I can only imagine.
He's gonna be going through some things, but who cares? He's gonna be getting paid too. He might see a little bit of that. He knows he doesn't get to get mad. I'll put it like that.
You know,
he knows he doesn't get to get mad.
I don't know.
He doesn't get to get mad?
He does not get to get mad.
Well, she's grown. You know,
first of all, she's grown.
She's grown. She's out of the house.
That's true.
Now he can't get mad, but maybe a little embarrassed.
He can,
Why is he gotta be embarrassed unless he's doing the hawk TUA himself?
Well,
like that's my daughter.
I don't know what to believe. I read all these.
Your daughter learned well, son.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, what's the mother? What does she feel like right now?
Oh gosh.
She's feeling great. That's my girl. Yeah, exactly.
I don't know what to believe. I read, the internet's the internet. So when you dive off into that, you read all kind of stuff about this girl. She's from northern Mississippi, southern. It's part of her charm. And the weird thing is, it's not the subject matter that intrigues me about her. I don't know, there's something that draws me to her just because she's spontaneous and fun.
Oh, I know what draws me to her.
Yeah, and the laugh. I mean, there's all kind of things about this girl. It's like, man, you know what? She's fun to hang out with, and whatever that entails. But
she's absolutely fun,
right?
And her friend, she's standing there, and she's like, oh my god, she's covering her face. I can't believe you just said that.
Oh no, her friend was all the way down.
Yeah,
I mean, they were both out there getting fucked up and partying. I mean, they knew exactly what was going on, and they were both with it.
Just make America Hawk TUA again. You get me? Hawk TUA. And spit on that thing.
It has now become part of the presidential lore, the campaigning that's going on. Oh, that's awesome. I'd like to believe that footage is real. We'll just act like it is,
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
Build back better and spit on that thing. Hawk TUA. And spit on that thing. You get me?
That's probably the best sentence he's put together in the last week, because that debate was something else. And that's another subject, but oh my God. We're totally screwed. Thank God for Hawk TUA girl to tie it all in.
Yeah, we need her to save us. I mean, we need her to jump into this election.
Oh, hey,
she'll win.
She's got the merch already.
She can be the spokesperson.
We'll have President TUA.
President TUA.
I mean, come on. Come on, drunk Hawk TUA girl. I will take that over sober Trump, sober Biden. I will take that. She can run this country.
The world we live in. You know what? It couldn't be any
From
worse.
a man's perspective.
All right. It couldn't be any worse.
I don't know about that.
I think a lot of guys would agree.
Oh,
I think a lot of girls would too. Oh, she's
I mean,
fine.
it's possible, but man.
I don't know.
Open change and spit on that thing. Hawk to her and spit on that thing. You get me?
And the rumor is she is a preacher's daughter. I don't know if that's been confirmed, but man,
The preacher's
See,
daughters
that's
are
where
always
the
wildest.
dad
Right.
would get embarrassed.
you all
yeah.
right?
Like,
You think he introduces it in his next sermon?
oh my gosh.
The preacher's daughters are always the wildest. Oh, I bet he doesn't. I bet he does put that on his sermon.
Oh my God, yeah.
Brothers and sisters.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised.
I didn't
if-
come here to,
Spit on that thing.
we're gonna pass the.
Can I get an amen?
Oh my god.
We're gonna pass the offering plate now. Can you hawk Tua?
Oh no.
We're gonna.
Y'all just went to
Hot tour for the Lord.
No. No.
Let the church sing.
All right.
Oh my god, Mike.
Kneel down and let us bow our heads.
God, it'd be great if they were Pentecostal too. They're like
Hawk Tua.
fire and brimstone.
Oh Lord.
You're gonna go to hell if you don't hawk Tua. It's taking this country over by storm. The fact that
Yeah.
it was an
is.
innocent question.
It was not an innocent question.
Well, it wasn't an innocent answer. The question.
It was not an innocent question. That was the question set up to do exactly what it did.
But we're looking at, a small time.
See,
internet.
you know what? You know what's funny though is whenever y'all are talking about it as this way, but whenever I thought I saw it for the first time, it was somebody sending a text message to somebody that was upset with somebody, and they were like, "Hawk Tua, I spit on you." Like
Well, she
somebody
did spit.
turned it
I saw it.
into this.
I saw it on Facebook for about 12 hours, and I didn't know what the fuck people were talking about. I was like, what is Hawk Tua? What the hell? What's going on? So I had to go and do my own research. It didn't just slide across my feed like most of the bullshit that usually does. But yeah, I'm like reading 4 or 5 posts about Hawk Tua, and I'm like, has everyone lost their damn mind? What the hell's going on? So I dive into it,
Yeah. But did you see anything like that where somebody had sent a message to somebody else and they just had that in there and they were like, just like, I spit on you.
Hawk Tua, I spit on you.
No, yeah. Well, just saying Hawk Tua, but not saying I spit on you, but just the.
If we can get an hour of content out of Hawk Tua, dude, we're awesome. I mean,
We can get weeks of content out of Hawk Tua. We can. But here's the thing, though. I mean, this thing's only been on the internet for about a week, and I think it's already starting to run its course. I think it's already starting to burn out a little bit. Because I know me, I'm already tired of it. And this is my first time to get to talk about it. Like, do you guys feel like it's burning out?
well, like anything else, it has a shelf life.
Yeah.
The next thing is being loaded right now. So, yeah, it will run its course. She'll become a millionaire.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see the t-shirts if you haven't already in public. I mean, they're out there on the internet, but I don't know if they've had time to been manufactured or not yet, but you'll see the shit.
Spit on that thing.
Her accent, dude. I can't get over it.
It's that southern country accent.
God,
That just
dude.
makes it so much hotter.
Oh, I could just see her just sitting there with a mason jar like that one, with sweet tea in hand, and she's chewing on a straw. She's got straw hanging out of her mouth. She pulls it out, and
She's going to be an old woman one day. She's going to be like, Hawk Tua, honey.
Man,
That's all you got to do. Hawk Tua.
she doesn't know it yet, but
Spit on that thing.
she's a prophet.
She is.
Oh, it's,
The Lord sent her to send us this message. Can I get a hallelujah?
just like anything else in life, it gets stale, but this has really saved us during this first campaigning of, the first debate. This came out at the perfect time, because we're about to hit that shit show here pretty soon. But oh my God, this is awesome. So
It gave us something to talk about that's not tragic.
true, right? Let's
that
lighten
is
it up a
very
little bit.
true.
This should be a happy place today. And what other thing could actually get you in that happy place than spit on that thing?
You guys
I know some things that can send me to a happy place. The beach and all that stuff.
No, fellatio. Sorry.
Hawk Tua on the beach.
Oh, yes.
Oh my gosh.
With sweet tea.
With some sweet tea.
Yeah. And now we're painting a perfect setting.
Oh yeah. That's what I want for my birthday next year.
Blowjob and beaches.
I should have just kept my mouth shut.
That's the next Facebook group name.
Welcome to the boys club, Misty.
Yeah, sorry.
Do you guys want to hear a tragic tale? Something
I thought you weren't going to
ran
go
out
into
of spit.
tragic.
bring the room down. Oh, we're gonna.
What
get,
happened?
She
We're
ran
gonna
out of
get
spit.
tragic. She had to drink the water.
Oh God.
Okay, I know you don't know who this guy is, but his name is Lucas Bukavas. And Mr. Lucas Bukavas had the worst day of his life recently. He's a Czechoslovakian MMA fighter who was in a fight in front of 20,000 fans, and he lost the fight. I didn't get to see the fight, so I don't know how he lost, but I'm assuming he was finished off pretty quickly. So shortly after the fight, he called his girlfriend into the ring and he proposed to her. And she said no. She didn't just say no, she said hell no.
And this is after a defeat?
This is after. Okay, here's the messed up
I guess
part
it
of
didn't
this.
matter. She broke his heart regardless, but
The defeat was a 2-on-1 MMA fight. And he was one of the two that got their asses whipped. So that's the first backdrop you have here.
it's the first L.
Is that he didn't just lose a fight. He lost a fight where he had help. So then
One guy beat two guys' ass.
yes.
Wow.
And apparently this happened in less than a minute.
This dude must be a badass to whip two guys' ass in less than a minute.
Or those two guys
Wow.
must be trash. It's one or the other.
That's true. A combination of them.
And considering that he went to propose to his girlfriend and she said no. And as soon as she said no, the crowd starts booing. It was like a crowd of 20,000. They all start booing this girl.
Oh no.
And then she takes the mic and she's like, look, this dude's been cheating on me this whole time.
She had some things to say.
Yeah, she called him out, like right there. Like he's been cheating on her and doing all this other stuff. Plus, he just got his ass whipped.
Do you think when he woke up that morning
That he was going to catch 2 L's that fast?
Yeah. Do you think his life was a little bit better 12 hours and previously?
Oh, I'm sure.
And then he gets his ass whipped with his buddy, by the way. And then she whips his ass with a hell no and then spills. Oh, these are 3 L's. Not only did she say no, he got his ass whipped. She said no. Then she spills.
And she spilled the.
That he was cheating on her.
Is he still with us? I mean, did he off himself afterwards? Because
that's one of those where, you know,
people have died for lesser reasons.
That's one of those where if he put something on social media saying that he was going to end it, I would probably just comment, you know what, man, I get it.
Well, bye. You can see the meme. No, that's no joke. I'm sorry, dude. I'm not advocating suicide. I do apologize, but
Brilliant.
no, I mean, honestly, dude, you put yourself on a platform like that. You better prepare yourself for the no. You know, I mean, everyone thinks it's romantic. Oh, I'm going to propose to my girl at the Ranger game. Well, guess what? There is another side to it.
You have to have a pretty good idea that she's going to say yes or don't propose. And don't do it in a freaking crowd.
And my thing, like, I'm just thinking, he had to have known, like,
he thought
in his mind that he thought she was going to say yes.
He thought it was a slam dunk.
Something, yeah.
But little did he know.
Right.
She knew some things about him.
Right.
And now he's stuck with a ring from De Beers. And he's single, probably.
Oh, he's got to be single.
And now
they had to have broken up.
Yeah, this guy, he needs to meet Hawk Tua girl. He needs some of that in his life.
I don't think Hawk Tua girl can help him.
Well, she could help a little bit.
Oh, she's not going to spit on his thing. He's going to have to win a fight first.
Oh, maybe that's why she said no. Look, you just got your ass whipped by one guy, you and a buddy. You think I want to marry you? No, you pussy.
I mean, it's wrong to criticize
it is
MMA fighter
because I'm nowhere near as talented as that man.
But you have to think
I got a woman.
You have to think any trained fighter. I mean, you don't have to be great, but if you got a 2-on-1 situation, you have to be the favorite in that match. You have to be at an advantage, even if it's. I don't care if it's John Jones or Fedor Emelianenko. If it's 2-on-1, you're at an advantage. And the fact that y'all both got bodied,
okay,
that's embarrassing.
School me, because when you say 2-on-1, are they both fighting at the same time, or they have to tag each other in?
No, they were both fighting him at the same time.
Seriously?
Oh, dang.
And they both
Not like
got
wrestling
smacked.
where you like go back.
Is this Roadhouse? What the hell's going on? This guy just beats multiple people up at the same time.
Catch me outside. How about that?
I mean,
okay, there's your last. I don't want to say last internet sensation, but when she did her thing on Dr. Phil, that blew up too, and now she's just annoying as shit.
Yeah, the Catch Me Outside girl.
Danielle something.
Look at you. You know her real name.
I know, right?
Well, she's supposedly a rapper now. That I mean, I don't partake, but
you don't partake.
She, you know what? She did what she did.
Yeah,
with that brief moment, and then she marketed herself, and now she's, I would assume, a millionaire.
Yeah, her rap name was like Bad Baby. I remember that.
Yeah,
now.
that's right. BHAD, bad, whatever that is.
Well, we don't have to. We didn't expect her to be able to spell just from that interview. I mean, come on now. But she had a OnlyFans going for a while too.
Oh dang, really?
Yeah.
When in doubt, fucking just open an OnlyFans. You know what? We need some funds.
Oh my god.
Our merch ain't selling. My rap career is not taking off. Let me show a tit. You know. That's what it is, man.
But here's the thing. A lot of the people, you know, when they're like already celebrities and they do an OnlyFans page, none of them ever do nude on it.
I don't think you're allowed to. Well, no.
You're allowed to do it.
You're allowed to do whatever
you're
you
allowed
want
to do. Whatever you want.
Almost whatever you want on there.
I thought they changed the parameters of OnlyFans to where.
Oh, they did?
It's I think so.
They did
You've been up
briefly
lately.
Oh, they went back to the original format.
You know, yeah. We need after they stopped making money, yeah.
Right. Well, we need Bush now, so we need money. We need funds. Yeah. Let's put the Bush back into play here. That's exactly what happened. You're right. I forgot that they did change it to where it was kind of 17 plus, NC 17. You know, soft core.
Well, here's the thing about OnlyFans. You know, it was never intended to be porn.
Oh, yeah.
But
what was the?
It allowed it. It was supposed to be
tasteful.
No, it was supposed to be
tasteful.
Like
Playboy version, and then it turned to be. It turned out to be jugs.
No, it was never meant to be adult content at all. Actually, it was supposed to be something like Patreon. It was supposed to be a setup where if you're a content creator, like if you're a streamer or a DJ or whatever, then you could create a page on OnlyFans where your fans could sign up and get exclusive stuff like your videos, pictures, or chat with you. And get exclusive stuff that no one else could get.
Who's the pioneer?
Of course, there's always somebody that's gonna
exactly.
Turn
Who's the first
into...
one? Who was the pioneer who was like, you know what, we need to spice this shit up a little bit?
I have no idea, but that's the thing.
Titty out there for you, and then bam, they got all kind of hits, and money started raking in, and then
OnlyFans like, wait a minute,
yeah,
what's going on here?
We just discovered penicillin all of a sudden, and then. You know,
the penicillin. The OnlyFans penicillin.
Okay, what
if you're on it long enough, you're going to need penicillin.
What creation though was really invented for that sole purpose? Usually when they invent something,
you want to know what was invented for the sole purpose of nudity? YouTube. And I think we talked about this a little bit, but yeah, YouTube was created after the Super Bowl. where Janet Jackson had the nip slip. This is a true story.
Right, you did touch on this before.
Yeah. And there were some kid that didn't get to see it. He couldn't find the nipple on the internet as much as he searched. So he created a video database in order to have one place where all the videos could be posted.
Oh, dang.
Just because he wanted to see a nipple.
And it wasn't even
that is why YouTube exists.
It's not even that great of a titty to begin with. I mean, Janet Jackson was well beyond her prime in this.
Look, I've been wanting to see Janet Jackson's titty for so long. I don't care if she was 80 years old.
Just
it finally happened.
Right. Yeah. You know what? You had mentioned that before, and that's pretty genius that the guy was like, you know what? I need a replay of this shit. I can't find it anywhere. I need to invent a platform to where you can just go back and bring it up. And it all started from a busted ass titty. Amazing.
Come on now. I still love Janet Jackson. She's older.
Man, yeah, she's awesome.
I didn't get to see them while they were nice and perky and top notch. And she had that big old nipple ring that covered most of it.
It looked like a Chinese star or something hanging off of.
Ooh. Shit. Plug that back in.
Pick something.
Or just unplug it.
Which one?
Oh my gosh, which one?
All right, kill it.
Hold on.
I don't know. Are we the only ones who can hear that?
I don't know, but she just fixed it.
Okay.
Welcome.
Good.
We're live.
We are live, y'all. So you get to hear everything.
The red feed down there that Misty probably kicked over.
We'll definitely have that cut out when we put out the recording.
Okay.
For those of you that heard that, we apologize.
Sorry.
And now, more titties.
No, but
that was supposed to be the changer of the. No, I'm joking.
Right. That was the gods telling us, get off Janet Jackson's titty.
It's time to move on.
but truthfully, to go back to OnlyFans.
A Ball
says no more titty talk.
So it shall be.
Okay, apparently we're the only ones that heard that feedback.
Okay. Good.
Okay, and no one else heard it, so that's cool.
Nice.
All right. So, yeah, back to OnlyFans. OnlyFans, it was originally created like if you're a DJ or someone who makes music and you wanted an extra place that you could monetize, that your fans can come and give you some money and they get to hear exclusive content that's just for them. That's what OnlyFans was for. But the thing is, they allowed you to put whatever you want on it, and the porn just took over.
Of course, it always takes over.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like, they weren't like putting it out there. They weren't advertising. It just happened. And I think that's the case with a lot of social media these days, a lot of platforms that are out there. Whatever you allow is what you're going to get.
You know what? It's funny that you say that because any platform, there's going to be, I'll primarily say women because they're the ones that you'll see on the feed shaking their ass or whatever. But I guess there's guys out there too. I just hadn't seen any, nor do I want to. But it could be just any platform. Of course, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Twitter is a dangerous rabbit hole too with porn, and it's everywhere.
I just looked up the
Twitter is full of porn.
Yeah.
Who is the founder of
porn?
No, not porn.
Oh. The founder of porn?
John C. Porn.
Adam was the founder of porn.
Hey, can you move that fig leaf to the left, please?
OnlyFans. No, it was actually a father and son team.
YouTube?
No, that made OnlyFans.
Oh.
It was a father-son team.
That's weird.
Yeah. Guy and
Tim
Stokely. And it's a Ukraine-American entrepreneur. And it says they also have...
Okay, that's why we're protecting Ukraine.
Porn site owners. But it says that it's a net worth of $2.1 billion, according to Forbes magazine.
Wow. Still...
Can you believe that?
2.1 billion sounds like a lot, but compared to some of the other monstrosities...
Yeah, but you got to think, how much money has been paid out to all the content creators because
that's true. That's true.
So that's not profit.
They're only getting a cut, and they're not really doing any of the work. Now that the platform's built, they just let other people come in.
They're just
and
sitting
put
back, letting it come in,
buttholes on screen.
living their life,
buttholes and feet.
Yeah,
it's a whole different world that I don't know anything about. But you want some extra income? Spread your sphincter. You can get some money.
Hey, buttholes and feet are the way to go. And here's the thing. I know I have a lot of friends who apparently they think that I'm the adult content guy. And for whatever reason, and maybe I am, I don't know.
I love that t-shirt. I'm the adult content guy.
but I have a lot of friends. They come to me like, hey, I've been thinking about doing the OnlyFans, but I just want to do feet. And they're like, What should I do?
They look to you for counsel.
They do. And I'm like, well, first of all, you're not going to make any money.
Oh, feet.
Second of all, feet on OnlyFans is not what you think it is. Okay, they're showing their feet with their legs spread up in the air. I mean, you're
the feet just have to be in the bottom of the picture.
Well, you're getting feet, but you're not going to get away with just feet.
Feet and clam. Yeah, I get it. I mean.
Right. It's like, don't say, well, I don't want to show my face or I don't want to show this. You gotta understand, people are doing the most on OnlyFans. So if you wanna be competitive and actually make money, you're gonna have to do some things that you don't want to do.
It's a competitive world out there. Get to spreading. Yeah, I get it. I mean,
I like, don't do it. Just don't do it. Okay, if you
times are tough, man. People need that income, and some people, and I applaud them for like going to the depths of their mind to find out how to make money. Just open up you know what? Fuck it. Just go GoFundMe. Just ask people. They don't work for it. They just ask for the money. Well, at least only
just
fans,
ask for it.
You know, I respect people that are just honest. You know what? Fuck it. I'm broke. I need
GoFundMe is the internet handling.
Yeah, it took the It took the corner and cardboard out of the situation, and I'm not getting out in this heat. I'm just going to start a GoFundMe. You know, we're getting lazy in our panhandling.
I mean, we're that bad. We are so stuck to the internet and social media that we can't even be bothered to go outside and hold up a sign anymore.
You know, granted, no disrespect to people who use GoFundMe.
Touch grass.
But put your damn feet on the pavement if you need some money. Get out there and fucking find you some cardboard and get you an old raggedy dog with mange. Stand there and earn it like the other people that need it. Don't fucking do GoFundMe, or at least get on OnlyFans and earn it. You know, I'm sure there's a subculture for homeless people.
It's not. I don't like that thought.
Homeless OnlyFans,
right? Oh my god! Shopping cart right here in the background, and they're just. Yeah.
Did I tell the story about when I got chased by a homeless naked chick?
What?
That happened.
Was it over off of Lancaster?
Camp Bowie. West Fort Worth.
I didn't know there was a shitty part. Well, I take that back.
Dude, there's a shitty part of every street. You just got to go down far enough.
That's just true. Camp Bowie and the Las Vegas Trail, probably.
Those streets don't intersect, but yeah.
Down there, yeah.
It doesn't?
No, it was Camp Bowie in 820. I went down
Highway 80.
Yeah.
Sorry. Well, Camp Bowie West for the lepers out there. It is Camp Bowie West and
most of the people who are going to hear this have no idea what any of these streets are, since the majority of our listeners are like from New York and shit.
Okay. Well, welcome.
Hello.
But so I was driving down the street and my fiance, she has this, she was following this TikTok of this homeless woman who's like on drugs or whatever. And she makes me watch them with her sometimes. So I did. And
I'm not surprised.
I was on the street. I see the girl and I recognize her. I was like, aren't you the girl on TikTok? And then I just drove off because the light turned green.
You didn't give her any money. You just inquired about her TikTok.
But then I thought about it again. And I came back. I circled around and I came back to the corner where she was standing, and I was going to ask her, but out of nowhere, she just jumped in front of my car and lifted her shirt up.
She's trying to earn the money.
And I was like,
"Well, you inquired."
I didn't inquire about that.
She had to show you.
I just want to know if you were the TikTok girl. So the light turned green.
Let me show you here.
I just hit the gas and drove off, and she started chasing me in my car with her titties out, flopping around on Camp Bowie. Broad daylight.
Oh my gosh.
I mean,
what a
I was
wonderful world.
What kind of drugs do you have to be on for that?
Well, you see that all the time, like up and down
I
Lancaster.
don't see that all the time.
Up and down Lancaster, like when you
boob.
get over like the 820 area.
Yeah.
Man, there's like girls just walk around with their pants halfway down, showing their butt and junk, and
they're soliciting.
Yeah.
And you know that shit's got to be unshaved.
And you can tell that they are like
with lice.
Oh.
Welcome to the Gen X podcast, where we're going to dive into the grooming habits of homeless people.
Gosh.
Now, this is Gen X talk.
Shave or not to shave?
Okay.
That is the question.
Oh, no.
Have you guys ever been propositioned?
Well, on what level?
what do you
On all the
about?
levels.
I've never had a homeless person.
A hooker, a sugar daddy. Has anyone ever propositioned you?
Sadly, no. I'm not in high demand these days, but you know.
I would have to say no.
Hello, Landon. Hello, Amanda. So just me, right?
Yeah.
I'm the only one.
You're the only one.
Okay, now I'm starting to live vicariously through you. You've been propositioned. And that's an awesome way to put it because it sounds official. It's important.
It was the weirdest thing.
I've been propositioned.
And this also happened on Camp Bowie.
What the hell's going on the west side of town?
There's something with Camp Bowie.
I was just hanging out at a bar one day.
There's only like 3 of them over there.
Was this over there by the Blue Bonnet traffic circle?
That's not Blue Bonnet's off
no.
University. You're talking about the Ridgely traffic circle.
The big traffic circle.
By Frank Kent Cadillac and right there at where Southwest Boulevard and Altamere almost meet.
Yeah.
There's a traffic circle right there. You go south into Benbrook. But
I'm
thinking Blue Bonnet, which is University.
Bonnet, yeah,
and Barry area.
Barry.
Yeah. So
no, it's nice of it. You won't catch crackhead titty over there. You got to go apparently to the west side of Altamere, I guess it would be, to Camp Bowie West.
All right. We're giving too many directions here.
I'm sorry. Your hotspot.
Okay, so
So
I'm just sitting there hanging out at the bar, having a drink, and this woman just sits next to me. She's got like 3 teeth in her mouth. They're all yellow. Her fingers are super yellow because she smokes a lot. And, I'm a friendly guy, so we're just striking up a conversation. And I'm just chatting with her.
How do you break the ice?
And then she's like, hey, can you give me a ride somewhere?
Uh-oh.
And
no.
I was like, okay, I'm going to be polite or whatever. I'll take you wherever you need to go. So I have my drinks. I get in the car. I let her in the car and we go to wherever she's going and I'm ready to let her out. And she's like, well, hey, do you want to do anything else? And I'm like, what do you mean anything else?
Oh no.
And she's like, well, for about $20, we can do whatever you want.
Oh no.
Hawk TUA.
Oh no.
Spit on that thing.
For $20.
I was just like, no, man, that's not what I came here to do.
How quickly did you answer?
I answered pretty quickly.
Okay,
because
so you didn't have to ponder.
You're like, I'm just giving you a ride because I'm a nice guy.
Because I had already seen her mouth. And I wasn't about to,
3 teeth? Hey.
No, they look pretty sharp, and they look like they hadn't been brushed in a while. I was about to walk out of there needing penicillin.
This carrot, I'm sorry.
Yeah, dude, she had some chompers, and I was like, "Look, dude, I will."
She was better manicured. Do you think you would partake?
No,
okay.
no.
I may be getting too personal, but
the only thing that I would ever pay for would be 2 girls at the same time.
Oh God.
2 girls at the same time,
and then I'm just paying you to go away. But in that case, no, I would not do that. Not with her. Because I'm pretty sure that nothing about her smelled particularly fresh.
Oh no!
Oh, I know.
So I wasn't about to get involved in that.
No telling when her last shower was.
No telling. So
yeah, that's a subject
that was my experience. So to get into something that I've been looking at recently too, whenever I go to Reddit, I check out the Gen Z stuff to see what they're talking about. and how they feel about the older generations. And one thing that really came out when they talked about Gen X is that we are all old people who try too hard to be cool.
What? What are they?
I don't have the energy to try to be cool. Not saying that I am or am not, but to try to be cool, dude, I only have enough energy to be myself. Everything else can go to hell. I mean,
are we the old people who try too hard to be cool?
I don't think so. I think it just is what it is. We are who we are.
I don't know, man. That I could see where there's some people out there that, especially corny dads, that want to be socially accepted within the younger generation, that probably take it too far. You know, but I'm that dude that would probably put on a pair of jorts and some New Balance, the old school ones, and stand in front of a barbecue pit and be that guy with a phone clip and a fanny pack. Yeah. Awesome. I am not cool whatsoever, but nor do I try to be. I'm just Brian, and anything, yeah. But to have that opinion about us,
that's trying to be cool. That would be their idea of you trying to be cool.
Oh, just not giving a shit? Yeah. No, fuck them if they think we're just trying to be cool. You know what's not cool is trying to be like them, because that generation and their fashion and anything else.
Yeah, we are the cool ones. Y'all are the ones who suck.
Different.
Right.
I mean,
you know what? Put your skinny jeans on. I'll throw on my Jinkos and be on my way. You remember that shit?
Jinkos?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes. I remember Jinkos Gerbode.
Oh, my gosh.
God.
Yes.
Dude, I probably couldn't fit them.
The button fly.
Yeah. Oh, the button fly.
Okay.
Yes.
Dude, who the hell thought that was a good idea?
Apparently someone with a great prostate and a bladder, because if you got to shit or piss and you have to fuck with 6 buttons going down like that, you're at a loss. You're about to have an accident because
in trouble.
Yeah.
Who the hell came up with that? Button fly.
Who gives a shit how it buttons? You're not going to see the shit anyway. It's concealed.
How many times I damn near pissed my pants?
Exactly. Dude, I would have accidents now that my bladder is very little. Speaking of, have y'all had the accident?
Oh my!
The accident? What do you mean?
Which one?
Uh-oh.
Apparently, she's had both. Probably S'd when you should have F'd, you know. But
the shark? Is that where we're going with this?
We can do
or the,
urine or feces, whatever you want to dive into.
Well, hey,
welcome to the Gen X Talk podcast.
Have you shit yourself lately?
After you have a kid, things change a little bit. And yeah, it also messes with your bladder.
So how many times have you?
You sneeze.
You get to the front door and you're trying to get in the door and you just, damn it. At this point, you just kind of lean over the patio and let loose all hell, you know.
Oh my God. You know what? I am at the point where I'll just pull it out and pee anywhere.
Dude.
Except inside someone's house. There is a story.
No, me and you are on the same page. Dude, I'm a product of my father anyway, and he was country as hell, being from Louisiana. He was that generation where when he was till about 10, still had an outhouse. He just loved pissing outside. There's a refreshing, calming feeling when you just let it fly. But I'm that point too, Mike. I'm just like, I give 2 glances over each shoulder. Ain't nobody here. I'll piss in a parking lot. I don't give a shit. You know, now I know you can get in trouble for that, and you might have to register after said piss comes out. But
well, don't do it in front of an elementary school
or a playground. Okay. Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Don't do it in front of a Chuck E. Cheese or whatever.
Or just don't be at a playground.
Yeah.
True. I shouldn't be at a playground anyway. Just kind of sitting there.
Actually, I take that back. Screw that shit. I want to go play at a playground. I want to go swing. I'm going to get, yes.
Okay.
You remember the old playground?
I'm going to break every bone in my body.
You're going to do that.
Do you remember the playground at Trinity Park? Right? Trinity Park. And they
yes. Have you been there lately?
Yeah, it's like, it blows my mind.
It's huge.
Yeah, right. But back then, the contraptions at the playground were, dude, they weren't they weren't any kind of compliant, no ADA, nothing.
Right.
Remember that there was a big spider web looking thing. It was red. It went about 30 feet in the air, and it was just a free for all. It was just a big net that you could climb on, and fucking kids would break an arm every other day out there.
They still, it's still there.
Is it really?
Yeah,
wow.
I think this one's even bigger.
Man, back then the slides were just
Remember
metal
the
and
slide
rusted.
in Bicentennial, that huge.
Yes, I did.
And it was 175 degrees.
Sliding down.
Yeah, nothing's safe about the shit back then. They just put up the lowest bidder went out there and put that shit up on the playground, and fuck it, the kids, they'll adjust.
Right.
Playgrounds were built for survival of the fittest.
Yes.
Which was, guess what?
It wasn't about
Gen X. When the playground started getting soft, so did the new generation. So.
And you notice they don't have merry-go-rounds really much anymore?
It's because you'll freaking fly off that shit.
Well, because we found a way to like tie a rope to it and drive a truck and spin the shit like 700 miles an hour. We found a way to fuck it up, and now everything is soft foam, and there are no monkey bars. You know, you had to work to get across. Now you just hang, and someone pushes you, and you just glide across. What? That's... Oh, God, I hate this generation. The playground says it all. You want to know what's soft about this generation? Go to your local playground and see what kind of pussy setup there is. Okay, now I'm going on a tangent.
Here you go.
Okay, but come on now. We just admitted some of us didn't survive that shit. So maybe it's all for the better.
No. And I'm the guy that got his head stuck. There was a playground off of the Rosemont area off Seminary, and it was kind of like the park over there off Granbury Road in Hewlin. You know, had all that wooden fort shit, all the way made of wood, and they had slats that are probably about 8 inches apart. And I was the dumbass kid that stuck my head through there to look down.
Oh no!
And then didn't realize that when you pull out, per se, your ears would catch, and I had to have the fire department get called so they could get me out.
Oh dang!
So I was a victim of said playground, but I survived, and I still drink sink water. And you know, this generation, we've been tempered in our own shit, so we will survive. You know, but yeah, anything from the simplest playground to it's just a softer world now, you know, and yeah,
things are changing.
Oh my God,
things are changing, and I contest that some of the stuff needed to be softer because we were getting fucked up back then. We were getting hurt.
Fucked up.
I mean, we were getting permanent injuries.
What's wrong with Mike over there? He's all hunkered over because he fell off the.
But I think I mentioned this the other day, like a couple of weeks ago. I tripped in my backyard and fell in the grass. And that was like the worst pain I ever felt. I felt like I broke both my knees.
Oh no.
And I was like, man, we used to play football. We used to knock each other on the ground for fun.
Yep.
It is very different when you're older.
Was it like slow motion when you fell and you started grabbing shit on the way down?
Like, oh no, this is happening.
It was a matrix, basically.
Okay, that happens to everyone when you fall?
Yes.
Oh.
You go in slow motion?
When I was in Colorado.
There for a while, you think I had vertigo. I would fall this has been years ago. I've somehow regained a balance, but I would fall just on a whim, just by walking. Like something would just grab my foot and just throw me over.
Boom.
But
no, I did that in Colorado. I went with the kids and we were climbing on rocks.
Okay, but
this
you were actually
like just a few years
doing
ago.
something
I was
to
like,
fall.
I should not have tried to do that.
I would just take a shower, and if I didn't have the sticky starfish to put on the fucking tub,
that's why you have to have. You have the mat. You need the mat now.
No, back in the day, it was and you just fall and take the shower. I'm speaking so much detail because this just happened.
I'm terrified of that.
Oh, and now
slipping in the shower
and then not be able to get up, and you have to yell.
I have nightmares about that.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Help me.
Now we know all about that from when we were.
And that was the invention of the life alert.
Exactly.
I understand now.
The greatest marketing ever. Help me.
Because there is nothing in this world harder than getting up from the floor.
I can't get up. Yeah.
Like, you know, I had weight loss surgery, and whenever I would hate to get down on the ground, sit down, get on my knees or whatever. And, you know, I've lost 200 pounds since then. It feels exactly the same. I mean, I thought it was from being fat. No, that's just being old. It sucks getting up.
Yeah, your bones still are responding how they're going to respond because you're 47.
And also what
now.
you're eating, I've noticed, like I've cut back on sugar. I used to have a lot of joint pain, and I've cut back on sugar, and it's amazing what just cutting back
helps
on
with the
sugar
inflammation.
does.
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
Let's not get too healthy here.
No.
No,
Don't take away all the good stuff.
I get it, you know, falling down and shit, and then the fuckery that ensues when you try to get back up, you know.
It's horrible.
Oh my
Shit,
God.
I don't like tying my shoe. That's a chore. Fuck that. I stick my leg out to the side, you know. It ain't going straight down to tie it. It's not happening right now. Not with my dicky do.
Oh my gosh.
Pre-tied and just slip.
Yeah, mine are tied, pre-tied. I don't tie shoes.
You know what? I'm going to be that uncool guy and just get Velcro.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I already did that.
And then cross them. You remember the kangaroo, the ruse?
I do.
With the zipper on the side, put your lunch money in it, you know. You had
my gosh.
The little glow-in-the-dark patch on the back of the shoe. And there's a topic for discussion, the old fashion of, we're all the same age. And you remember, my mom was a huge fan of Mervyn's. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I was a rude dog wearing guy because that was like their youth line, you know, rude dog and Cheetah and all these off brand. I was that kid. I didn't have my first pair of Nike. Granted, I didn't grow up, I would consider poor. My dad was on disability. My mom worked. We did have two incomes, although one of them being altered because my dad being on disability, but I didn't have any name brand shit till I was like a freshman in high school. I didn't have, dude, I damn near shit myself when I got my first pair of Nikes. I was like, oh, I thought I hit the upper echelon of my social status when I got my first pair. But I was that kid that had to wear Pro Wings and shit and the XJ900. And you remember those cheap cleats from the Pro Wing cleats that had like the rubber knobs on the bottom?
Yeah, you were the kid that got made fun of.
Yeah.
Now tell me something. When the hell did Converse get back in style? Because I remember when you got made fun of if you were wearing Converse.
Dude, I had some Chuck Taylors.
Oh yeah,
Chuck Taylors. Yeah.
That's like a big. Yeah,
you know what?
It's a big deal right
Chuck
now.
Taylor's was the flagship shoe in the NBA for a long time. Then they took a brief hiatus, and then gangster rap hit in the early '90s, late '80s. And everybody wore Chucks, and then they took a breather for a while again. They're the most uncomfortable shoe. It's just canvas, and that's about it.
Yeah, there's no cushion.
You could feel every rock that you stepped on, and they're okay. They're cool to look at, I guess. I mean, I'll never wear it because I have a fankle, and for those that don't know what that is, it's fat ankle, you know. But it would spill over the low cut Chucks. I'm not wearing the high ones because I don't do high top shoes. But yeah, Converse had its day, and it kind of like anything else. It has a shelf life, and it comes and goes. You know what's cool, what's not.
Yeah, it came and went, and it came back
a couple of years ago.
Yeah, Vans were real big in the '80s with the skaters. You know, and remember Vision Streetwear?
No.
That was a brand that was real big in the 80s with your BMX / skater guys.
Oh, yes.
You know, Vans, Airwalk was
Airwalk. Oh, yeah, I remember Airwalk.
Big.
Now, they were by Converse, weren't they?
I think so.
Yeah.
But then they went the cheap route, and you could just buy Airwalk at Walmart now, and everybody's like, fuck that. We're not going to do Airwalk anymore. But Airwalk there for a while was like premium shit. Just like anything else, when Walmart gets involved, it goes to hell. But yeah, that's another pet peeve of mine. Walmart.
Yeah, Walmart gets involved, it goes to hell. But somehow, I've seen it the other way around too, where stuff that you used to get at Walmart is now like premium.
Champion.
Oh yeah,
Champion.
Champion is
that's the one I was thinking of.
I tell my stepson all the time, dude. Champion back in the day was just like the cheap
Yeah, that was like $2.
Yeah. And now it's like they have to have that little C to be accepted in society. You know how kids are. Well, we were there at that one time, when you were a teenager, you have to have the name brand shit.
Yep.
Unfortunately, I wasn't a part of that group until later on. But
Javogue's, Tommy Hilfiger.
Then I started working, and I just started spending my money on that shit. Guess. Oh, I was a big
Guess. Guess was for girls.
God. Yeah, I guess.
Well, green. They had a green triangle for the guys.
Yeah, but
you're right.
Guys wore.
No, I didn't put on Z Cavarici though. I always thought those.
Because they also had a Guess perfume and all the girls.
Guess was
like the big thing.
The
Anna Nicole Smith.
Mm-hmm.
Eastland Bass. Those boat shoes that we used to wear way back when. Yeah, there's a lot of trendy fads that kind of went away.
Yeah,
the clothes, man. Just talking about reminiscing, yeah. Starter was a premium brand, and then now
it's at Walmart.
Yeah, it's just cheap shit now. But I had a Starter jacket. I thought I was cool.
Yeah, I remember. Man, there was so much fashion, so much stuff back in the day. We're gonna have to get into all of it one of these days.
We wrapping it up this first one.
Yeah, for now.
That was quick. Hey,
that
stay
was
off soft playgrounds. Grow a pair. Go find an old school playground.
Grow a pair. Break some bones.
Go to that tall metal slide.
And hawk TUA.
Spit on that thing. All right, you guys. We're gonna take off, and until next time,
we'll see ya.
Be kind and rewind.
Peace.
Bye.
The Gen X Talk podcast was brought to you by the generation that brags about not having warning labels on everything, without stopping to think that maybe we're the reason that there are now warning labels on everything. See you next time!